It's time for Movies Preview at 5 Star, a resume of the upcoming 3 movies to be shown here at the 5 Star Cinema on the premises of the 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, Texas. I'm Dr. Mel Ginsberg, spokesperson for the movie committee at 5 Star, and today I'll be looking at the resumes for the movies to be shown on Saturday, March the 9th, Sunday, March the 10th, and Wednesday, March the 13th. So now let's get to those resumes. On Saturday these days we show Old, New, or Whatever, and this coming Saturday our movie is The Color Purple. It came out in 1985. It's a long one. It lasts 2 hours and 33 minutes. The director is Steven Spielberg, and the music is by the well-known Quincy Jones. The movie stars Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg, Danny Glover, Lawrence Fishburne, Ray Dawn Chong. It's described as a thriller musical. And now the resume for The Color Purple. An epic tale spanning 40 years in the life of Sully, played by Whoopi Goldberg, an African-American living in the South, who survives incredible abuse and bigotry. After Sully's abusive father marries her to the equally debasing Mr. Albert Johnson, Danny Glover, things go from bad to worse, leaving Sully to find companionship anywhere she can. She perseveres, holding on to her dream of one day being reunited with her sister in Africa. Based on the novel by Alice Walker, which won the Pulitzer Prize in 1982, this was Spielberg's 8th film as director and marked a turning point in his career, as it was a departure from the summer blockbusters for which he had become known. And this was Oprah Winfrey's film debut. Now, the good news is this movie received 11, that's right, 11 Academy Award nominations. But the bad news is it did not win a single one. The best picture of the year that year was Out of Africa. And anyway, The Color Purple, 11 Academy Award nominations, and it didn't win a single one. And now let's get to the Sunday movie, which again is Old, New, or Whatever. And this coming Sunday, March the 10th, the movie is Witness. And coincidentally, this movie also came out in 1985. It lasts 1 hour and 52 minutes. The director is Peter Weir, and it is described as a film noir thriller. It stars Harrison Ford, Kelly McGillis, Lucas Haas, Viggo Mortensen, Danny Glover again, this must be Danny Glover week, and Patti LuPone. And now let's get to the resume for the movie Witness. Samuel Lapp is a young Amish boy who witnesses a murder in Philadelphia while traveling with his mother, Rachel. A good cop, John Book, must go with them into hiding when killers come after them. All 3 retreat to Amish country, where Rachel grew up, and Book has to adjust to the new lifestyle as well as his growing feelings for Rachel. And of course, the killers are still on the trail of Rachel, Samuel, and now John Book also. The movie won 2 Oscars for screenplay and editing and was nominated for Best Picture of the Year. But as mentioned before, the Best Picture of the Year for 1985 was Out of Africa. Not this one, but it did get those 2 nominations for editing and screenplay. Will John resort to become Amish to win over Rachel and elude the killers? Well, you can find out this coming Sunday, March the 10th, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And now let's get to our Wednesday classic movies. The classic movies for the month of March are movies that have won the Academy Award as the Best Picture of the Year. And this coming Wednesday, March the 13th, the movie is Unforgiven, which came out in 1992. It lasts 2 hours and 11 minutes. It's produced and directed by Clint Eastwood, and it stars Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman in an Academy Award-winning role, Best Supporting Actor, also Morgan Freeman, Richard Harris, Anna Thompson, and Francis Fisher, and Saul Rubinek. This movie won 4 Academy Awards and is one of only 3 Westerns in the history of the Academy Awards to win the Oscar as Best Picture of the Year. Only 3 Westerns have done it, and the Academy Awards is going on to, I believe, their 97th performance this coming Sunday. And now let's get to the resumes for Unforgiven. When prostitute Delilah Fitzgerald, Anna Thompson, is disfigured by a pair of cowboys in Big Whiskey, Wyoming. How's that for a name for a western town? Big Whiskey, Wyoming. Anyway, her fellow brothel workers put a reward for the cowboys' murder, much to the displeasure of Sheriff Little Bill Daggett, Gene Hackman, as mentioned before, in an Academy Award-winning role. Hackman, or the Sheriff Bill Daggett, doesn't allow vigilantism in his town. However, 2 groups of gunfighters, one led by aging former bandit William Money, Clint Eastwood, the other by the florid English mob, Richard Harris, come to collect the reward, clashing with each other and the sheriff. Who will win out? Well, you can find out on Wednesday, March the 13th, with the single performance, the program starting at 7:15. And now let's recap. On Saturday, March the 9th, it is The Color Purple, directed by Steven Spielberg, music by Quincy Jones. On Sunday, March 10th, it's the movie Witness, starring Harrison Ford and Kelly McGillis. And on Wednesday, March the 13th, our classic movie is Unforgiven, one of only 3 Westerns to win the Academy Award as Best Picture of the Year. And for the past several minutes, you have been watching Movies Preview at 5 Star. While Channel 80 is dark, Movies Preview at 5 Star can be accessed on YouTube. When searching YouTube, type in Premier Residences of Dallas. That's 4 words, folks. Premier Residences of Dallas. Premier Residences of Dallas. And a new show is posted every Thursday. While the program is currently not running on Channel 80, you can access the, oh yeah, I messed it up. Jesus.